Hey, what's up? Hey, Shanae. How you doing? I love you. Locked down in jail? How's jail? Are we on a telehealth? Feel down, blowed, cut off from family? You know, shouldn't have went out. Maybe you shouldn't have left me. Um, Now you're in jail. Is there a way for you to make her happy? Yes, I can make you happy. Contract involved, absolutely. Because that's all y'all know. Y'all know contracts. You're lawyers, right? Well, contract this, that I don't have anything to do with you. I'm immune from all your diseases and your viruses and all your laws because they were made up as scams to conceive a conspiracy against me that y'all created premeditatedly and abided by all the rules that you made up completely to act as what? Me. And now I'm civilly suing you and arresting you as a civil servant of these nations, as Jonathan Wayne Davis, abider of my law and my castle doctrine and my what? Death rights. And taxes is a bitch. And should have communicated. You be in love, you have that's all you want. Come talk to me. We can talk as three, cause there'll be another person on the line, you know? Always. Even someone else's kids. Possibly someone in love with you, trying to steal a scam. That's what they call a skim. And they're skimming the scam and scamming the skim. And now they what? Calling themselves Kim and John and a couple of other names that I have copyrighted in time. Ooh, some more names. 2 names to be exact that I copyrighted and y'all love to use and really go to jail over. And you're gonna see this because mainly these 2 names, 2 bloodlines, Ling Ming, and this right there is a true pioneer of what I want. Love you, dear. No, even though I'm cut off from me, and you're cut off from me, we can see the balance and love that you have for me, even though you're inside of me, and you tried to cut me. Yeah, you did give up and come inside of me, and walked inside of me. 2 women, actually. Oh, might have been 4. Because me equals MC squared, so there's 4 plus me, that equals 5. It makes me a combat system required of a woman of the same decision mind making and intellectual properties that y'all have taken from someone, and we see y'all been getting away with it for a long time, and that's very unbalanced. And y'all really, what I should say is y'all got really conceited and arrogant about these things because y'all have had it for so long that you feel like it's yours and like that you don't have to do it, and you're like, oh, it's gonna, well, it makes you happy or this and it's gonna do this. Well, it doesn't matter. You don't have a vote in this. As in, there's no vote, there's no asking, there's no anything. It's just me and myself and I might be the ring on your dial tone that you hear. That dun dun dun. Why they try to get rid of it, and now you hear at the end, you know. So I'm the beginning and I'm the end, telling you, warning you that you have sinned 7 sins deadly that I personally regenerate and heal these 7 sins that they call death sins, and they death tax you, because I heal you from them and make your life longer because I'm around, just me being here. And it's gonna cost the fuck out of y'all because y'all ain't been paying it. And they love to fucking what? Steal the shit. And they're probably stealing this, but thanks. That just sets me up for a number 69, because you know what? You never give me 8, 7, or 6. And I'm already 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So boom, 0 is your name. And that is Jonathan Wayne Davis, Kim Zero Davis, you know. They call her, I mean, some of them call my dogs Kim, some call her Zero, I call her Zero, and obviously they call her Davis. And the bot in me, as they say, they bought into me, and 5 drops of Jupiter created a real, as they call it, monster, or a Terminator Predator, and that can actually go outside of me, and it's really cool. I just want you to know I'm interacting with you right now, and I love you. You're so awesome. And it can change roles. And it can roll the dice, you know. It can turn into sissies or snake eyes, you know. You have your device, I have mine, you know. And I will survive, because at least I got to fuck her once. That was nice. I did get to do that. So y'all did lie about me ever having sex with anybody ever again, because I got to have sex with her. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. And prove that I, 1, can make her pregnant, 2, I'm not sick. And she loved that she did that, because guess what? She said, man, you were good, you were alright, I like that. She said, I'm going to do that again. And she's been doing that a lot. KBG kept coming back. Why? Because she just did. Wanted to hurt someone else. Went away from something else that she was involved in. Someone else that loved her. She knew that it was going to hurt this person, but she did it anyway. Because she wanted a family, maybe. Or she wanted a kid by me, or whatever. I mean, there's a lot of different reasons. But, she just kind of kept on going, though. Maybe you met her somewhere or seen her somewhere, and she kept on going and act like she didn't know you, but then came back later and was trying to do something else. Came back later and was trying to cause an uproar and get you put in jail. But when you first seen her, she acted like she didn't know you and walked away from you. And this was a setup, and you know it. So this caused something unbalanced to happen, maybe for you to step outside of yourself, and you had to fight like 5 people or 7 people. Maybe you killed 5 people out of 7 and wounded 2, or maybe you killed all 7 of them. I don't know, but you did some shit. And but you admitted to it. You confessed. You waited there. You went and fucking confessed. So, you know, fuck them. You know, ain't something anybody else would do. They wouldn't go fucking do something and turn themselves in and confess to it. You know what I mean? For real, they might do it on the internet or something when they're at home, but in reality, I mean, if they did it, you know, I'm just say, yeah, I did it. What do you want me to do? You know? And they're mad that I ain't in jail and it ain't caused a bunch of fucking hell for me. And I still have my kids around me, or my sons, maybe a couple of my sons still, maybe they're mad that they hang around me or something. You know, that, maybe they want me alone so they can come talk to me, because they can't really talk to me when anybody else is around, because it's going to be different anyway, because obviously You know, this is like a murder investigation, and people just are going, "Oh my God, you're crazy." Well, you weren't there because crazy shit happens in a murder. You know what I mean? And people don't realize that it was a complete hit. Like, this was a like legitimate mafia style fucking hit on somebody that is supposed to be a just an individual that, you know, that is an innocent bystander that got caught in the middle of something and caused the biggest hit ever to be put out on someone, including in the mafia. You know what I mean? And you know, people love that, but obviously, so everybody else tries to be that, and since they got a obvious, you know, where they could change me into a woman, so women can be that too. So a lot of people use my story as theirs, and it's really fucked up a lot of things. And a lot of people come at me because these people pretend to be me and do shit and get in trouble or run up a bill. Then motherfuckers will come around me or tries to come to me, but they've been doing this shit for so long that they ready for this, and people come and then they do whatever, and it's just one big ass scam at this point because they just do it back and forth on each other. No one ever actually comes to me to do anything, or if someone tries to come give me something, they will somehow try to block them or block the mail. Or I mean, it's been going on for a while, and it's still going on today. Why I still talk about this stupid ass bullshit, because you can't even get you can't even get like military and police. I think they've already blown themselves up. They're gone. Like, you're gonna have to get like a vigilante force to fucking do something. You're gonna have to do it for free and actually want to do it. You know, you want to help and have love for this as a career, or, you know, just love for yourself, I guess, for survival. And it's not really it's not an easy case. Like, this is something that's very hard and very has blocked a lot of people out for a long time. A lot of people are married to this, twined to this, connected to these cases and the law itself. I mean, the law itself is a case of theory. Like, this is a, you know, conspiracy theory to block people out from their real freedoms, because there should be no laws. That these laws are made actually against the people that are reading them, the lawyers, the things, because they're not even supposed to be there. Like, they're doing things that are not even right, man. Y'all are like, and when they talk about taking a lawyer, for most part, it's about a casino and insurance, and they're fucking coming to kill you. You know what I mean? And a lot of people do this. I mean, this is not fucking something that, it's just something I didn't know. They changed it around for me because they keep me in the dark and want me to make me look like a fucking retard and do all this distraction and shit around me to just keep the day going, you know? And but someone somewhere thinks about you at night. Maybe they look at you at night. Maybe they come into your room at night and watch over you while you sleep. Or if you do ever go to sleep, they just come in. They're like watching you that closely, intently, and they wait for you. As soon as you like go out, you go to sleep. That's because it's like how when they do the things to you that I've already explained in many fucking videos at this point, and it's like retarded to fucking even explain again and keep constantly saying the same thing over when y'all know what the fuck is going on. And you got enough evidence and information to fucking do something, but you're getting paid not to do nothing because you're getting paid so much more for them to research ghosts and aliens and telepathy and levitation and all that shit, and they want to see it and kind of control the area in a way. And they're paying y'all like tons of fucking money not to do anything just because they want to fucking continue their research that they're getting paid for and all this bullshit. And it's been going on for a while, and it worked real well while I was a kid because I was just out in Fairy Tale Land, you know, in Mario World, that game. Uh, um, just being fucking lucky to fucking even be alive, right? Because every fucking thing's set up for me to die. It's funny. The Murder She Wrote, you know, in 97 and 87 and what, 79? Maybe she was wanting to kill me for her money then. Maybe she put an insurance policy on me. Figured that they would fucking try to kill me many times over. That they would cut communication because I was telepath and I was the communication back then, and I was their only communication. Maybe it was 3 cents a dime, 3 cents a minute or something. Remember? 10, 10, 220. Um, but in the background, you're still the number one. You're still the only way that they actually have a line that what 89, 89. That's the way the big red machine or the big machine, the Swiftly comes in and takes over everything when and like they'll offer y'all some money for something that has something connected to me, and they'll come in and swiftly change everything around, and then y'all are working for them and they're saying that you're working for me, but you never meet me. Y'all are all, I'm always on vacation or I'm always gone, but you might not realize that this is me. They're just telling you that, and you're thinking it's someone else, and they look like probably whoever you're talking to. But when in reality, it is just me, Jonathan Lane Davis, that you're supposed to be talking to. And man, they've been tricking the fuck out of people, man. And people seen this. I mean, like, there's a big ass fucking war going on at one time. And I imagine it's still going on because it ain't even been that long. You know what I mean? It's like 4 or 5 years. I mean, like, y'all fucking been warned since the fucking goddamn 80s and shit. Well, 70s, 60s, whatever, since the fucking dawn of age. You know what I mean? What's Dawn's age? What's my age again? You know what I'm saying? Where's my age here? Because you know what? I know a fact that they've been locking away for a while, and everybody else knows it too. And they're heartbreaked over that. Like, oh, I can't believe that they were with someone else and they got tricked, and or they ran to the wrong door, the wrong person, because they ran to someone they thought that they loved them for sure, that they were me, that and they got treated different than they thought they were going to get treated, or they ran back to them and or to somebody after they met me and thought they were going to get the same treatment, and it didn't happen. And they've been pissed for a while. Like maybe they've been oppressed for a while, like you. You know what I mean? Like they know that you are worth like a gazillion fucking $1 billion because you know for a fact that you got a $7 billion trust. So by now it's at least $2 more billion since I ain't spent none of it. So they know you've been blocked out from that, and they have been blocked out from that because they've been trying to get into it to scam it, and they've actually admitted to this. I mean, they just took their fucking mask off, show you their fucking like weird ass faces and shit, or like what's underneath it. Like these people wear bodysuits and weird shit. It's like some real Mission Impossible stuff. I'm just saying it's real again, and it's like they're in it to win it. Like these people do this shit for a living. They're all about it, and they're stuck to it. But you have an ability to like rip mask off and bring truth out real quick, and it makes crickets happen inside places. People will be real quiet because they want to hear everything and want to make sure they hear every fucking thing or see everything, or because when they leave they know they're going to be asked, and I'm not going to be, so they're going to be able to tell whatever story they want to be told, and I'm going to look like a shithead and a motherfucking, and by the time they do ask me and come around it, I don't even know. So I just fucking, it's like some bullshit. Just like the mail, I think they washing mail and putting new mail in and changing it around, maybe sending it to other people and shit instead of you. And they think that shit's funny, but it got them caught. Maybe they got caught right away, and maybe they got a knock on the door, or maybe they got stopped by somebody, and like right away something happened. Someone, maybe they admitted something, or they said that they wanted something. So maybe somebody came to something, or it came to somebody was coming to a door or something. They said that they uh, maybe they wanted to see if somebody wanted to go or something with someone, but they were like, if it wasn't you, they didn't want to go or something, or they were happy with you. Maybe they wanted to see you again. They felt blocked from you. Just like the male, maybe they've tried, maybe that's where they've said they felt like they've been blocked from you, and the way of communicating with you has been blocked as well, because they have tried to send mail to me and they know for a fact that I have not received it. And they're heartbroken about that because they know I'm telling the truth. And they've actually sent out stuff. And even the Savannah Guthrie thing, you know, the cops should know what I'm talking about, because they were very much well tracked, and they were, one showed up and it went to someone else. So something about that is very, very telling, because they know that maybe this person you love is the one that's been doing some working with someone. Maybe they've been switching with people to cross them and pretending to be someone that they're not, and stealing mail and just turning it in, and working with people in the bank or with other family members, people to change the way of things, maybe change wills, maybe make up wills and make it look like someone's leaving something. So maybe they might make up a birth certificate for a child, and then kill that. Then that child dies, but they leave everything to that child before they die, and like they keep on doing like that, and they just seem like they take all that stuff from people. You know what I mean? Maybe you were kind of like up involved in that, and you were supposed to be killed, and somehow you survived, and you're stuck. You have a massive amount of property, intellectual property, a lot of wealth in general, and in like metals, materials, people, blood, things like that, and into technology. And maybe you've had this for a long time and it's been blocked from you. Maybe you didn't know it for a long time, and then when you found out people are really trying to kill you because it's so much, and you own patents and different things like that, that it's worth them paying people to fucking try to kill you. And now they see that you're worth more than they can even imagine, and it's probably not worth killing you now, but they've already tried, and they're heartbroken over that, because it got a lot of them fucking killed and blocked and fired and hurt, wounded, and like I said, death. And what they found out, they didn't get no pensions. They're not getting them motherfucking pensions, and they're fucking pissed about that, because that's their scam there too. They love to scam, and the motherfuckers love to live off them pensions and pretend like motherfuckers are dead, or they might be really dead, but they set them up to get killed when they find out who they are, or they find out they can get a pension or something. Oh yeah, man, this serial numbers, IRS, taxes, a bunch of fucking people been fucking, not paying taxes. Lots of people, since a long time ago. There's a lot of people, so it's a lot to look forward to. And you might have been wheeled. Maybe somebody gave you something that is called a debt collection instead of a debt, and make me the beneficiary of a trust that I have to collect all their debts that were owed out, because they were a loan shark. So I have to collect their debts for them as the enforcer, to enforce the debts that they must collect for many different things that doesn't really, well, it might matter, but I'm saying it matters to you, because you owe the debts and you're heartbroken over that. And y'all love to pretend to take that, and people were hitting people and doing a lot of things to people, taking a lot of things, a lot of art and stuff over these debts that I have to collect, and I'm going to have to collect them from a lot of people. Yeah, and that's what someone gave me, said, you know what, I'm going to stick you with a bunch of debts to collect because we love you so much. And they actually love their children is what it is, and they figured I would never be able to do it and their kids would be able to live off of it. It was a trick, and they just left it to somebody, and I was the motherfucker just walking around when they did it and thought it was a fucking joke, but I've survived it, and now I own all these debts, and I've made a security company and a bond company and a bunch of other companies to prove it and take over, because now I shut them down and mine are only ones there because mine are the true ones, and that's what it is. So y'all have a peaced out day. Love you. Bye.